Salam alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brothers, as you can see, this is commonly occurred in our trip, which is the cars getting stuck, you can see. And this happens a lot during our journey, and it shows that how difficult the terrain is, how difficult the conditions are. But nevertheless, we still get going. But obviously, now the driver is trying to find an alternative route in order to get us to our next destination to open the more water wells.
يا ربي صل عليه يا ربي صل عليه صلوات الله عليه الله الله يا رسول الله.
Evet.
Kalendiye köyünden selamlar arkadaşlar.
Öyle mi? Burası Sahra. Özellikle. Coşkun abi hayırdır?
Gördüğü gibi arabamız yolda kaldı.
Yan gidiyor. Hasan kardeşim, şu andaki duygularını alayım.
Kızarmış çölde baksana yüzü hemen. Çok ağır, çok zor. Tüm zorlara rağmen. Evet, bizim başlamaya geliyoruz.
Eksenimize inşallah ulaşacağız.
İnşallah. Evet, zorluklara rağmen açacağız. Şu anda gördüğünüz gibi yürüyerek gitmek zorunda kaldık. Şu anda
Salam alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers and sisters. This is the water well we are going to open. As you can see, the children, they are traveling from nearby villages, and they are coming here, as you can see, to collect water from the water well that you have sponsored. Alhamdulillah, this is our third water well, and it is the water well that belongs to Cornwall Islamic Community Center. As you can see, and you see the children, they may be some of them traveling in hours, some of them traveling from nearby villages, Wallahu alim. And as also you can see from this video that the children, the families, the people, they bring their buckets here to fill. So this water is going to be used for their personal hygiene, cleaning their clothes, feeding their animals, taking the ablution from this water to pray, and all this thanks to the people that have donated. Alhamdulillah, that we traveled here, and alhamdulillah, everyone's really excited, and there'll be more and more people inshallah coming, and it's quite a big village, and you have houses in different areas. Inshallah, there's villages nearby on the other side, and and yeah. So inshallah, we will be opening this water well in maybe 5-10 minutes time, inshallah. Jazakumullah khair for the brothers that has been donated. Alhamdulillah, it's a great sadaqah jariyah for everyone that has been donated and contributed for this water well, and it is going to be with you even if you died. And the brother just mentioned, one of the brothers is Sheikh. As you can see, this Sheikh is the one that organized it, and he has mentioned water wells lasting up to 30 years. And he said that if there's any issues with the water wells, they fixed it themselves. If they cannot, then they will give us a call and we'll come and fix the water wells for them. Inshallah, we will do the recording for the opening ceremony. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. You can see from this video, you can see the benefits, or one of the benefits of having these waters with this type of construction. And all the wastewater, you can see the animals can come and feed from. Alhamdulillah, that's really great. As you can see, you benefit animals, you benefit the people, you also benefit the, all the living creatures around in this region. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers. This is the main source of food for the people in Africa, in this region. That's a bread, also soup. Now this bread we just seen has sand inside. Sand. So when you eat this food, the bread you eat, there's a sand inside and you can feel the sand. And the reason, Allah knows best, I need to get some explanation, but apparently there's a lot of sand, a lot of wind here, so it kind of goes into their food, and And this is what they cook, and this is what they eat locally. And that's all they have. And the water obviously we have here just come from this water well. As you can see, it's not 100% clear, and you might wonder why. The reason being, when you just first set up the water wells, until the water settles down, it's not as clean or clear. So it's still not perfect yet, but eventually it will come to that stage that it will become pure and clean, inshallah. And you can see that it looks clean, but like I said, when you put it in a container, it does look a bit more blurry. But alhamdulillah, this is the best these people can get in these places. And the people are anxiously waiting, and as you can see, the people are waiting to fill up their empty bottles, and inshallah we will be opening this water well soon. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. You can see the excitement of the children with the drones. As you can see, they've not seen anything like this before. They get really excited and they wonder themselves, what is that flying object in the air? So most of them probably never seen this type of equipment before, so they naturally get excited and they wonder themselves what it's all about, as you can see. So the brothers try to excite the children, and they're now running after the drone. They're kind of getting really excited. See the drone flying. Desert. We had an issue with our vehicle, so as a result of that we are now on a vehicle, back of a truck. These things can happen in desert conditions, that cars often break down, but nevertheless we still kept going. We still trying to do our best to open as many as possible as we can. This is the scenery. As you can see, wherever you look, it's just desert. There is just the sand and animals you can see ahead, which is, you can see there's nothing for them to eat, and as a result of that, the animals often, they don't have much meat on them, and they're not really the only source of food they can eat, possibly from the trees and tree leaves. So as you can see, it's dire, difficult condition for them. But I was told that the water getting less and less in these regions, and 8 months there is just sunshine, there's no water. For 2 months there is 4 months there is some water, which is, there's an example of the people traveling on a donkey. These are the difficulties that people face on a daily basis, and they travel in long periods. See, brothers are shaking, and almost they fell over because of the conditions we have. Assalamu alaikum. The brothers are, you see how he's chasing people over there, scared to get near him. They run away from him. Subhanallah. Oh, they fell over now. The people are running away from us, the children especially. Allah bless the brother.
يا نبي سلام عليك يا رسول سلام عليك يا حبيب
Abi biz buraya geldik, onları da bize vereceği. Bizi görünce koştu getirdi, bunları bize verdiler. Allah razı olsun onlardan. Abi bak, onlar bizi gördü. Hemen biliyorum bir şeyler ağaçlarda kopardı, koştu bize getirdi.
Meyve, meyve.
Yani bu
Fuck.
bizim orada yok bunlar bile. Ne ismi ne olduğunu bilmiyorum. He?
Vallahi bilmiyorum ama çok şükür. He biraz acı. Mert insanlardırlar. Gönlü açık. Ne varsa paylaşırlar.
Biz onlarla ekmeğimizi paylaştık değil mi abi?
Biz her şeyi biz paylaşırız inşallah.
Şekerimizi,
Öyle
ekmeğimizi.
biz paylaşırız yani. Paylaşmayı bilmek için. Yani paylaştıkça Allah verir o kadar. Onu bilmek zorunda.
O da evet doğru.
Sağ olun herkes.
سلام عليك يا حبيب سلام عليك صلوات الله عليك.
This is greetings from the children. Wa alaikum salam. Wa alaikum salam. Very friendly children. Wa alaikum salam. Wa alaikum salam. Wa alaikum salam. MashaAllah. Wa alaikum salam. Wa alaikum salam. Wa alaikum salam. Wa alaikum salam. Kulli. Wa alaikum salam. Wa alaikum salam everyone. Wa alaikum salam. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Wa alaikum salam. MashaAllah. We've not had this kind of greetings from young children, and you can see just came here to open up another water well. Alhamdulillah. You can see this is quite a large village by just looking at the children, and obviously they usually build water wells outskirts of the villages, and it looks quite large village. As you can see houses on the right hand side, in the middle and on the left, and approximately possibly about more than 1,000 people live here, I'm sure, because you're just looking at the sheer number of children. But alhamdulillah, we've been greeted by all smiles and all friendly, happy faces, as you can see. Alhamdulillah, these are the people that we are trying to make a difference in their lives, and alhamdulillah, the brothers that, sisters that has donated, they made great difference in their lives with the water wells they have donated, alhamdulillah. As you can see, upon arriving here, they are preparing the place. Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum. Alhamdulillah, this is a Salam alaikum everyone. MashaAllah, this is a village where, subhanAllah, sometimes we go to the village, MashaAllah. Salam alaikum. You okay? Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum. Ma ismuk? So these are the people, alhamdulillah, they are coming, and it's like such a great greeting from these youngsters, and this is something we've not seen. Sometimes you go to a village where people are scared of you, you know, but these people, mashallah, they're quite good, quite friendly, and may Allah bless them all.
So helpless, you can't see which way to go. Don't despair and never lose.
İnsanlar bak görüyorsunuz yani biz suyu verdik, su kuyusunu açtık ama insanların sevinci devam etmekte. İnsanların şükrü. İnsanlar günlerce beklemektedir bunu. Bu su kuyusunu, bu güzellikleri.
Görüyorsun insanların sevinci. Coşkun abi.
Mükemmel.
Evet. Görüyorsun ne kadar seviniyorlar.
İşte burada bunları görmek,
Dualarımızı kabul eylesin.
bunları görmek her şeye değerdi yani bu güzelliği. İnsanlar
Bu mutluluk hepimize yeter Allah'ım. Sadece sevindikleri bir yudum su.
yani mükemmel bir reaksiyon, mükemmel bir gelişleri yani. İnsanlar bu günleri bekliyorlarmış. Allahu Ekber. Kabalallah. This is the example of the animals benefiting from this water. So this animal is here seeking to grab some water from this water well. So you can see if he doesn't drink from this, what's going to happen? He's going to end up dying. So this animal came here, a very friendly animal, and came here to grab some water. And as you can see, the animal is very thirsty. And without this water, the animal will not survive in these harsh desert conditions, as you can see. It's a vast of the desert. So this is the situation we are facing. And animal just continues drinking without stop. Well, where animals drinking water and very thirsty, and at the same time, the brother is doing his wudu. And animal doesn't let us even for a moment to use the waterfall. He's kind of keeping it busy. Actually, a very tame animal. He's not even running away from us.
Subhanallah, İstanbul'da donuyorduk. Burada da kan teri çekiyoruz.
Burada da yanıyoruz. Evet.
Maşallah şey.
Maşallah şükran tebrik.
Ehlen ve sehlen. Ehlen ve sehlen.
Allah inşallah. Maşallah kebir han.
Şeyh Hasan. Keyif.
Şükran. Yürü agadan da oradan. Ne yapacak?
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah, we have the clothes distribution, and for the orphans they have their pairs of shoes. They will also have the copies of the Quran, which we have. And inshallah, in a short time we will be giving the copies of the Quran for these children, and which some of them, may never ever had these copies. As you can see, Jazakallah khair for all of those has donated, and alhamdulillah, we will inshallah distribute these copies of the Quran
Salam alaikum everyone.
on behalf of the Cornwall Islamic Community Center. Jazakallah khair for donating for our orphan brothers
Every
in this
time
orphanage.
you feel like you cannot go on, you feel so lost and that you're so alone. All you see is night.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear brothers and sisters from the Cornwall Islamic Community Center, Alhamdulillah, we have arrived in this orphanage. And in this orphanage, inshallah, with your help, we are going to distribute the children that are, some of them that never had hard copy of Quran. We're going to distribute these Qurans to them, and each and every one of these students, inshallah, will have the copies of the Quran. And when they memorize these, you will get the ajr, biiznillah. And this is the book they're going to memorize, this is the book they're going to study. And as well as this, there will be also distributions of the clothing, and as well as that, there will be some shoes and Ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to explain, in this orphanage, we've seen this toddler and we've seen many other toddlers in this kind of circumstance, in this kind of scenario, where parents left, possible, maybe parents passed away, one of the parents, or possibility economically families unable to look after the child. So he ended up in this orphanage, and like the others, orphans, toddlers that in this orphanage, and his parents become all these children around him. They will take care of him. This child will follow the peers, the elders, the older brothers he has, and he will grow up in this manner. And I just wanted to say that we should always be thankful for what we have. We have our parents with us, and they have taken care of us, they have nurtured us, they have looked after us. And this child will grow up and he will wonder himself that what would have happened that if I had my parents. He will have always how happy this child will get, no matter whatever happens in his life. He's always going to have this part of his life, part of his being, would be asking that same question over and over again. Where is my dad? And where is my mother? And this is the circumstance, not just for this toddler, and this is circumstance for every single children in this kind of orphanages.
Elbiselerine bakıyoruz. Elbiseleri yani bu elbiseleri biz ikinci el dükkana bile vermeyiz yani. Bu elbise eski.
Birazdan bunu yüzlerce giydireceğiz inşallah.
İnşallah. Geldiğimiz yerde bu elbiseleri çöpe atarlar değil mi abi?
Korkuyorlar insanlar da bunlar. Beyaz insan görmediklerden dolayı.
Salam alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We are just 1 hour away from the city capital, N'Djamena, and we're just visiting these orphanages. And alhamdulillah, we've been so far visited 3 orphanages, and we've been giving them the copies of the Quran. As well as that, as you can see, the brothers are giving them the clothing, and inshallah also we will further do the delivery of the food parcels as well. I just wanted to quickly mention and reiterate that these people, they write their Qurans on tablets, the wood tablets, and for them to own a hard copy of Quran in paper is quite rare. These people, let's remember, they memorize the Quran by the time they finish their education, and they live by the Quran, and they love the Quran and respect the Quran, and this is the love these people have. They may be poor, they may be in need of whatever they can receive, but alhamdulillah, with your help and donations, we are able to give these people copies of the Quran, as well as that, some clothing as well.
Your face was brighter than the sun.
ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين.
Mention something quickly here. With this drink bottles, we drink the cokes and then we throw away the bottles generally, but in Africa these bottles means a lot for these people. It's a way for them to store water inside and use it over and over and time again.
قالوا إنا كنا قبل في أهلنا مشفقين فمن الله علينا ووقانا عذاب السموم إنا كنا من قبل ندعوه أنه هو البر الرحيم صدق الله العظيم.
Like we see in many Western world, you will find when 2 different groups of people meet each other, they will have some sort of a competition to see who's the best. And this is where we come to this orphanage, and we've asked one of the students to recite the Quran, and they have done so. And then after that, one of our members of our group was asked to recite the Quran. And just to say that they may be from Africa, I'm from UK, and I memorize the Quran in UK, but when I recite the Quran, if I do make any mistake, they will correct me and these young students. And if they do make a mistake when they recite Quran, they will be corrected by their teachers and by their fellow friends. So this Quran itself is unchanged, and it is same Quran that is you will find wherever you go in the world. And this is to prove that it has been tamper-proof, it cannot be changed, and it hasn't been changed 1400 years, and it has been memorized from father to son, and is passed down through generations since the time of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And this is to prove that these young students that hear that they will be the reciters of the Quran, they will memorize the Quran by the time they finish their educations.
Equal by none, you are Allah's chosen one. Muhammad, khayru khalqillah. Sallu ala Rasulillah, Habib al-Mustafa. Bismillah.
donators often when they donate money towards cause, whether it's water well for the poor people, and whether it's copies of Quran, whether it's clothing for the children, any type of donations, all these people can give back to them is the prayer, and the prayer that God Almighty has blessed them with their wealth, blessed them with the health, so they are able to continue to help the people who are in need of help, and this would be their prayers going directly back to the ones that donate money. Salam alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my brothers and sisters. That's inshallah. This is one of the orphanages in the capital. We just came to visit, and you can see these boxes belongs to each individuals. And there's a children just sleeping here. He's tired, and there's another one which is in this room. And these are the conditions they live in. Inshallah, with the orphanage we have, we are going to help these children that are in need. Alhamdulillah, we just came to this village where inshallah we will do some donations. And these are brothers that live in this orphanage, and they study here, they live here, alhamdulillah, and they came to greet us. May Allah bless them all. But these are the conditions of the orphanages, and inshallah with the orphanage we're going to build in Chad, we are going to have all these children in one place, one safe place to stay, inshallah. And yeah, with your donations, kind donations, inshallah, we will be able to eradicate the difficulties these people are facing, inshallah. Jazakumullah khair. Salam alaikum. Back home in the UK, we have dinner ladies, many of them, and they will be cooking many delicious food for the children for the lunchtime. And also we have children that take school with their packed lunches, many items. But in this orphanage there's only one type of food, and these 3 leaves which has been separated by this one of the volunteers, one of the participants of the orphanage, and this water is boiling, and they will put these leaves into this hot boiling water, and they will boil it, and as well as this they will put also flour inside to thicken it, and this would be the food for this orphanage. And it's done by this one of the children that actually live and study in this orphanage, and this is the dinner served for every single one of these people.
Salam alaikum everyone, this is your brother Mahazain. For my latest news and updates, join me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah, we are coming to end of our journey here in Africa, and today is our last day here, and we just come to this place. Alhamdulillah, it's an orphanage, and we've been visiting a couple of orphanages. Assalamu alaikum Sheikh. Ahlan wa sahlan. Hey, hi. Inshallah. And alhamdulillah, it's been a great journey, and just wanted to quickly talk about the experiences I've taken from this trip itself. MashaAllah, it's been seeing and hearing. Seeing and hearing is not the same thing. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in the Quran, and when we come to these places, it's a different kind of ball game. And you often hear about the poverty in Africa, you often hear about the destitute, the people that's living under, and they living under really difficult conditions. And as you can see here, these people, that miskin orphans, and they're learning the Quran and they do their things. And one thing I notice about the people here is that they're in difficult, dire need of help, whatever the help they can get. The economy is in bad condition, and their kind of purpose in life is just live, and this is their purpose. Just they trying to get by. They wake up in the morning and there's nothing for them. There's future holds nothing for them. In where we come from, back home, our purpose often is about having the best cars, having the best houses, and this becomes our purpose, having best of things for our children. But for these people, their purpose of life is to stay alive, and that's their purpose. And it has been a great. I've been humbled. I've been speechless at times, and seeing the poverty these people faces, and it has been great experience on my behalf. And prior to arrive here, I had many doubts, and I said to myself, you know, is it gonna be okay? But alhamdulillah, there's no regrets, and it's been great experience. Inshallah, I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to allow me to come back here, or if you know, to open up the orphanage, which we are planning to do, to lift up these children's, these people's difficulties. And this is the N'Djamena, which we want to open up orphanage. And you can see the people here, subhanallah, how difficult the conditions are. They are reading their Qur'ans from the woods, and this is the sleeping quarters they have, as you can see. And this is all they have. And each and every room, just the sand, and they have some stuff they put on the floor. They sleep in a basically sand and dust. And subhanAllah, whichever room you look, obviously maybe sisters live in those ones, I'm not sure, but whichever room you look, you will see the poverty. You will see the people are in dire need of difficulties, and nevertheless they're still happy, they're still smiling. You know, if we put ourselves in a situation like this, I don't think many of us would even want to be alive, and that's probably the harshest way to put it. And if you're asked to come and live in these conditions, live in this country, I don't think many of us would want to be alive. But you know, what can you do? The minimum we can do, inshallah, that help raise this much needed funds for this orphanage, so these children, these people can live in better conditions. So inshallah, with your help, God willing, that we will help our brothers and sisters that are in need through this orphanage which we are going to build in Shah in N'Djamena. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Nature's beauty dazzled am I, knowing everything calls on you, the Lord Most High. Allah.